pass was okay. Lost ahead by Dawson. Counters on from Jones. No advantage, says the referee.
Well, Mike Catt, since coming on, hasn't he really put in Greg Martin those involvements early on?
Timmy, he has taken control and he's offered a different target to Johnny Wilkinson, taking advantage of the room he's had to move. Catt, but you'll see at some stage, Stuart Abbott was on his right. You just saw him flash by. It was too late after the tackle to throw it.
32 years of age, Mike Catt.
He's a lot more comfy in this World Cup without Jonah Lomu's presence.
But just very positive. He's had a good end of a good preparation coming into the World Cup. Just been playing tremendous football. Maybe stimulated by a couple of those Australian coaches.
Dartmouth Jones then. And the Welsh have effected twice as many tackles as England. 155 to 82.
Ball not out.
Martin Johnson in trouble there for coming in on the side.
Listen, I've two sides trying to do it at the time being, right? Okay? I've spoken to you, I'm going to speak to them now again.
Kerry Sweeney then. And he's put in a good one and taken it over halfway. So Wales have to stay up there now, and they have to address the scoreboard. Ben Kay. Good clearance again from Dawson, and Wilkinson kicking away from Thomas. Williams can't do anything about it.
Outstanding play. He saw Thomas move across to the centre of the field. He stopped mid-run and plugged the corner. What a brilliant kick.
That shows it exactly where the room was, and he pierced the winger there. Shane Williams on the right and Jones on the Gareth Thomas on the left. He found the ground.
Dwayne Peel coming on, so too Meflin Davis.
Another opportunity to pressure the Welsh line out. Particularly new players on the field. McBride comes off.
This is it's always a tough posse. This close to your line, you're throwing an offensive line out, and you've just entered the field of play.
Meflin Davies takes a huge breath. It's got to be right.
And he found Llewellyn. Well, he made his test debut at 29 years of age, Meffin. And Peel. Williams just put a foot over the touchline.
That's a good chase by Dalalio in jersey 8 for England.
Ooh. Isn't he an excitement machine, the little fella?
Gee, when he gets the ball in his hands, Dwayne Peel, good vision. Dalalio, great chase.
Dalalio's been the pick of the back rows. I think they've missed Richie Hill in the first half, England. Haven't quite made up for his loss and the work that he does.
Well, Richard Hill, he's only played 40 minutes in this World Cup so far.
You came through too early. Came in through too early. Line out was not over.
So until the line out's finished, you've got to stay on side, and he was round in the half-back pockets. And this is just playing into England's hands. It's desperation from Wales, but it's England in the driver's seat at 22-10.
He was in an offside position. Look, that's the decision I've made, so I'm playing on with that. Same, stay on side.
Fair call.
Yeah, well, Colin Chavez is in the right. Alan Roland made a wrong decision. He's just trying to cover it. England went over the 15-metre line before the ball was thrown into the line out. Should have been an earlier penalty to Wales.
The crowd response in confirmation. 25-10. Wales hasn't been able to add to its half-time total. England's discipline has also been a feature, particularly when they've been under pressure in that first half.
England are now in safe territory, 15 points adrift. The Welsh now have to score 2 converted tries plus.
Wilkinson happy to play it down deep in opposition territory. Mark Jones. Wobbly. And Robinson here. 7 from halfway.
Roll away, 16. 16.
Meffin Davis there, number 16 for Wales.
You roll away.
Has to roll away from the tackled player. Penalty England.
It's a horror penalty count now for Wales. That's the 16th penalty they've conceded.
England only 5, and that's the difference. They're just getting easy meters, both for touch and kicks for goal, because of the ill discipline now in a Welsh side that's just losing some concentration. And I suppose that comes with the physical effort that it's taken over the last couple of weeks to make it this far.
There we see Kieran Bracken, Matt Dawson coming off the field, being replaced by number 20, Kieran Bracken from the Saracens club in England.
And how's his physical condition, Tim?
I spoke to him during the week. He's got a very sore back, but he's been relishing the chance to get some game time tonight.
When you spoke to him, did you have to do up his shoelaces?
He's had a back operation a couple of years ago. It's plagued him on this tour. And as he said to me during the week, he struggled to even do his shoelaces up, but he wants to finish this World Cup and he wants a winner's medal.
So far, so good. England, 25-10, 12 to go. It's looking a very tough call for Wales now.
Unplayable.
They have to score a try.
Unplayable. Team going forward.
But they're not looking like it, as England are just smothering and choking their opposition.
You've got to believe, look at the bits out of Robin McBride's ears. The fate of a front rower. The Jason Leonard, who's been replaced, has gone through that in 111 test matches. But I don't think it's over yet for Wales. They've just got to get some decent balls.
Straight, please.
Think about the penalties they're giving away. They are exhausted. They've made 167 tackles, the Welsh, only 85 by England. Double the amount of defensive effort. That's what sucks you.
Well, the England back line lined very deep and wide. Robinson lurking.
Get away. Get away.
A welcome penalty there for the Welsh, who've had no joy from the referee in this second half. And as we've seen on a few occasions, they've had some rough judgment. This is Wales' chance. Last chance saloon is just around the corner for the Red Dragon.
Well, there's still time left for them. 10 minutes left in this game, but they need a try in the next couple of minutes. They need to put points on the board.
Llewellyn and Sidoli, strongly taken up by Gethin Jenkins. They're charging. Peel again looking lively. Llewellyn back to Thomas. Abbott saved the day. Taylor, 2 men unmarked outside. He had the blinkers on.
Must go left. Plenty of room left-hand side.
Is the kick good? Williams! It's there for Wales! Surely! The other Williams got it!
Martin Williams. Ginger Meggs. And nothing is happier at the moment than Martin Williams and all the Welsh watching. There's great pressure. They finally got some relief from the referee.
There was Martin Williams already involved at that stage. It did come right. It came out to Mark Taylor here. He had the man, but he took him on, just pulled up short. Tim, you called it. Had to go wide to the left, but they used the boot. What about the pinpoint judgment? Delalio struggling around, looking up in the sky. Man on his own, Martin Williams capitalised. Have a look at the coaches go off. That's about it.
Didn't Shane Williams, the little Shane Williams, do well to try and get up and contest the ball?
Yeston Harris attempting the conversion. This is a big one. The Welsh fans like it. 25-17. Wales not done with yet. It was a Williams double tag. Martin Williams. All smiles.
Well, Dwayne Peel, the number 20 for Wales, has come on, has made a hell of a difference. He's got real enthusiasm.
And that's Dufford Jones. Gareth Llewellyn, the experienced campaigner, has also made an impact coming on for Brent Cobain. And the bounce starting to go Wales' way. Can they pull off this monumental upset? 25-17. They need to score twice, but they still have time with 7.5 to go.
And Stephen Jones, battered and bruised, just inside his 22. You're allowed to kick out on the full inside your 22, but he gets a good little bit of backspin. England line out, 62 metres out.
Martin Johnson juggled it. Kieran Bracken. Wilkinson waits it for Cat. And Mark Jones.
Beautiful tackle by Cat. Pulled him down towards his own side.
Kicked away there by Ben Kay. Should have been penalised another 10. And they are.
The flow of the game has changed. The momentum now with Wales. They lost control of this fixture in the last 25 minutes. Now they're back.
And they're going to have a shot for goal, which will bring them inside a converted try.
What a finish.
Well, Yeston Harris steps up. Here we see Mark Jones going high.
Great tackle there by Cat, wasn't it, Tim?
Mike Cat, perfect.
Everything was right for England. Penalty goes the other way.
Well, Stephen Jones not happy with his kicking tonight, so Yeston Harris, number 12, takes the responsibilities to get the Welsh side a little bit closer.
Jones missed 3 shots at goal. Johnny Wilkinson, the difference with 6 from 7, and one of those hit the woodwork. Yeston Harris. He was practicing from this spot and he didn't miss one pre-game. And that was the worst kick he's done all year.
That's what you call a slice.
England off the hook. Still lead by 8. But the Welsh can still reel in the big fish. Harris to Jarvis. Inspirational Welsh skipper. Peel.
Continuity now. They're looking for the phases.
Oh, and bad luck for Yeston Thomas. I think it was, or was it Gethin Jenkins who just lost a head?
No, it was Yeston Thomas. He found himself out there, and as they wanted to go wide, just too far in front of him for him to pull it in.
Just move it over here, assistant. Fellas, just move it over here, thank you.
Martin Johnson down on one knee, seeking some attention.
Experienced player, Martin Johnson, just slowing the game down. Wales have been picking up the pace, so Johnson says, I'll have a rest, that slow the game down.
Good call. There was nothing wrong with Martin Johnson there. He wanted a message back to the coaching box.
Wales have to score a try. That's the bottom line if they're to win this game. Four and a half minutes remaining.
Good English scrum.
Off the mark.
Pushed off the mark before the ball was put in. Here's Moody. Well met by Dartha Jones. Not releasing. Great work there by the Welsh number 6.
Penalty here.
punch this one deep into English territory and get the line out and think that they will back themselves to get this one.
Time out, please. Come here. If you see any more infringements after blow the whistle,